Assalamualaikum, my name is DANIAL bin YUSRI. I'm from Group 4. So today I'm going to explain about my graph. The title is Favorite Type of Music Among Us. So let me share it first. So okay, um, listening to music can sometimes make you feel like the main character. This one of the reason why listening to music is one of my favorite things to do. Simply listening to appropriate music at the right time can boost your confidence, make you feel stronger, and make you feel pleased. For example, I listen to hip hop music when I want to feel like energized and confident. This demonstrates the power of music to influence our emotion simply by listening to it. I feel that various people have different musical tastes and reason to listen to it. So I'm gonna put this slide first. So this is the general look for people favorite kind of music. Right here, you can see pop and hip hop music. A large number of people prefer rock music. So uh, the majority of responder answer for rock music for 32%, and popular music, or we recognize it as pop music, is 15%, followed by hip hop and rap for 14%, country western is 12%, and religious music is 10%. So the genre associate the teen rebellious for older generation has less attraction for younger individual. Only a small percentage of adults aged 18 to 29 years old say rock is their preferred genre of music. Hip hop is the top of their list, with rock trailing nearly 2 or 1. So moving for next slide, this is the favorite type of music by age from 18 to 29 years old. As you can see, hip hop and rap was 32%, popular music is 19%, rock music is 17%, uh, religious music is 11%, country and western music is 8%. Okay, hip hop is popular among younger folks, while it is far less popular among elderly adults. Hip hop is preferred genre of music for only 5% of those aged 45 to 64 years old, and only 1% of individuals aged 65 that say hip hop is their favorite type of music. Moving for the next slide. So this is how do you usually listen to music. As you can see also, for streaming service like Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube is 43%, radio is 30%, digital files is 14%, CDs is 8%, and vinyl is 4%, cassette 1%. So the majority of people listen to music through digital streaming, but radio comes in second, due to the fact that more than half of seniors still listen to music through this medium. Digital files download via the internet and compact. This this ranked this rank third and fourth. Despite the fact that vinyl vinyl is making a comeback in sales, just about 4% of people listen to music on vinyl album. So this is the timetable for how do you usually listen to music by age. So in recent year, the way people listen to music has evolved considerably. Even as recently in 2017, radio remained the most preferred way to listen to music. As you can see, streaming service by age 18 till 64 years old is 48%, age 65 and plus is 24%, radio is 24%, and for age 64 plus is 51%. Digital files for 18 to 64 years old is 60%, age 65 plus is 9%, and lastly CDs, age 18 to 64 is 6%, and age 65 plus is 14%. So to summarize, it is up to individual to decide what genre they want to listen to, because everyone has a different reason for loving and listening to that particular of genre. We can also observe which more genre the majority of individuals prefer. From here, we can learn, obtain knowledge, and discover many types of music from here. So that's all from me. Thank you. So I'm gonna pass it to next presenter. This is Izlan.
Let me share first. Okay. Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Izlan bin JUZILAN. For now, I want to present my informative speech, and the title is The Advantages of Online Shopping. So, many people all around the world like to shop online and buy things from brands and companies that they can get or that are not available in their home country. Now, with the help of new technology and internet support, people from all over the world are starting to buy something online by just sitting in their homes. Buying items and products over the web is a very easy task to do. Especially in this COVID-19 situation, of course, people no longer want to take the risk of physically shopping in stores, and many choose to shop online. This shows how important online shopping is nowadays and the situation we face now. So for my informative speech topic, it is about the online shopping, and I want to give more focus on the advantages of online shopping. I think this is the interesting for me to give speech because it can relate what we face now, so people can know the advantages of online shopping. So without further ado, I will show you guys a few of statistics that I found that relate to the advantages of online shopping in terms of regular time and the COVID-19 situation. So we proceed to the first statistic. This statistic shows how many people shop online in terms of worldwide people. This is from Statista in 2017. According to Statista in 2017, an estimated 2.14 billion individuals worldwide are predicted to shop online in 2021. The growth of online shopping is phenomenal, and it does not appear to be shutting down anytime soon. This is great news for everyone, whether they are online buyers or sellers. The advantages of online shopping can range from ease to lower pricing. Furthermore, online stores are making every effort to ensure that the online shopping experience is equal to in-person shop. Buyers may know easily discover additional details and product descriptions due to improvements such as overall product views and model size details for e-commerce stores. When you own an online business, you know how difficult it is to stand out the face of increasing competition. As a result, it's important to select your target audience wisely and concentrate your efforts on your customers. Customers benefit from detailed products, description, and visual, for example. And next, the second statistic. This statistic shows the impact of coronavirus, which is now situation, on shopping behavior. The effect of coronavirus has probably caused one of the most significant adjustment in buying behavior in the year. As countries throughout the world implement strict lockdown measures in an effort to control the virus, the number of people buying online, particularly for food, has increased significantly. According to recent GeekWire survey, as you can see on the slide right now, the statistic, 42% of the US population bought food online at least once a week in March 2020. This is a significant rise from 22% only 2 years ago. Online grocery purchases have more than quadrupled on a daily basis. However, this isn't a one-time improvement. It's also creating a change in perception. More than half of online grocery shoppers believe the pandemic has increased their probability of shopping online in the future. For the online shopping buying trend, this will be an inflection point. The most popular platform for customers is an online shopping platform where they may do online grocery shopping using an e-commerce system. As a result of the increased demand, orders for groceries on the online shop platform have increased. Next statistic. The coronavirus pandemic caused panic shopping in several countries around the world, both in physical shop like supermarket and pharmacies and online. So, relate to the statistic here, it shows the fastest growing e-commerce categories during coronavirus COVID-19. Essential items, especially medical products, showed a huge increase in online sales as expected, according to a recent survey conducted by Adobe in 2020, which is, you can see right now, the statistic I show. Sales of hand sanitizers, gloves, and masks increased by more than 1,800% in the first 10 weeks of the year. Next, toilet paper and over-the-counter flu, cold, and pain medication also rushed off the shelves, with sales increasing by 231% and 270% respectively. With gyms closed and outdoor movement severely restricted, demand for fitness equipment has increased also by 55% as more people choose to work out at home. People are not only spending more time at home, but also setting up a home office, which is pushing up sales. Home furnishings, home improvement product sales have grown also by 13% in the United States. So, in conclusion, technology has progressed significantly in recent years to give consumers with a better online shopping experience, and it will continue to do so in the future. People are thinking that internet shopping may overtake in-store purchasing due to the rapid rise of items and brands. While this is true in certain cases, there is still a demand for stores in market areas where customers can look at and touch the things they buy. The availability of online shopping, on the other hand, has resulted in more knowledgeable consumers who can purchase more quickly and efficiently. In addition, online shopping has allowed many smaller companies that may be unable to operate due to the high cost of owning a store to do so. At the end of the day, it's a win-win situation for both buyers and sellers. That's all from me. Thank you. I will proceed to the next presenter.
Okay, wait, I share screen. You guys can see the screen?
Yes, we can see the screen.
Okay. Okay, so hello, assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad FIKRI bin Muhammad ANUAR, and today I would like to continue presenting my topic, which is the importance of vaccination. Before that, I would like to ask everyone, why you want to take the vaccine? Did you first study about the vaccine before taking it?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Okay. While taking the vaccine, do you just accept the vaccine you get, or do you choose the type of vaccine? For example, you get vaccine A, but you don't want vaccine A and you want to take vaccine B, or do you just accept what you get? So there are two types of people. The first is choose the vaccine, and the second accepts only the available vaccine. So are you all first or second?
First one.
I'm the first one.
This one, okay. Okay, I will continue. So here I would like to tell you that the vaccine can reduce our risk of being infected with the COVID-19 virus. But here we can see that there are some people who do not want to take the vaccine, and there are also those who are still thinking of taking the vaccine. But nowadays, it seems like almost everyone is already taking the vaccine. I just want to tell you that it is important to take the vaccine, because if without taking the vaccine, you do not feel the situation as is now. However, today I would like to show some charts and statistics for 2020 to 2021. This is because I want to show how many have taken the vaccine, how many have not in that year, as well as some reasons from people to avoid taking the vaccine. Okay. Okay, so the first chart is about preference of for a hypothetical vaccination against coronavirus disease 2019 under 3 vaccine scenarios. Okay, we define 3 scenarios to observe the hypothesis preference for the vaccine, the result of which are presented in this chart. So first, in scenario 1, I observed that 49% of the respondents were ready to vaccinate, while 23% decide not to take vaccine. Okay, then in scenario 2, the efficacy of a vaccine with small side effect show as many as 36% who will vaccinate, and as many as 38% who will not vaccinate. For scenario 3, only 28% of respondents will vaccinate, while 44% more than those who receive the vaccine. For the percentage of respondents who did not make a decision was quite similar between the three scenarios. Okay, so the next chart. Okay. This second chart is about reason why respondents avoid the vaccination. All those who respond to the survey, we asked to name the main reason that could have caused them to avoid vaccination. Because the first position is the side effect and risk level of the vaccine. They rank first with as much as 40%. So here we see that many are afraid of the side effect and risk level of the vaccine. For the second level, reason of 25%, which is the reason for lack of knowledge about the vaccine. Maybe some people who do not know about the vaccine, so they decide not to take the vaccine. For the third stage reason is that they prefer others to be not to take the vaccine. The third stage reason is that they prefer others to be vaccinated first. And reason for this is in third place, with as much as 10%. This type of them, they want to follow others first. If the others are okay after the vaccine, and he will also take the vaccine. And then for the fourth stage is reason about fear of origin of the vaccine. The percentage is 8%. And then for 5 stage, the reason is the vaccine's probable cause with 7%. And 6 stage reason about I think the vaccine will not be effective for the respondent with 4%, and others is 8%. Okay. So this is statistic 1. The statistic 1 is show about global majority will take COVID vaccine. So this is percentage of people around the world who will accept a COVID-19 vaccine. So this statistic survey from 19 countries. So for the green, for this green is completely agree. For this, someone agree, no opinion. Someone disagree and completely disagree. So for agree to take the vaccine completely is 47%. So this is ranking 1 percentage to take the vaccine. And then for someone agree is 25% respondent, and no opinion have a 14 percentage, and somewhat disagree to take the vaccine is 6%. And last, for the respondent who do not take the COVID vaccine and completely disagree with 8%. So this is for statistic 1. Okay, for statistic 2, the statistic is for how effective are the COVID-19 vaccine. Okay, so you can see in 2020, for the first one is Pfizer and Biotech. This is the one ranking with 95% using this vaccine, which is Pfizer and BioNTech. And then the second is Moderna, 95% percentage who use the vaccine Moderna and it's effective. And then for the third, in 2021, 92% use vaccine COVID Vac Sputnik V from Russia, and then for 89% in January 28, 2021, use the vaccine Novavax, and then 70% in 2020 use AstraZeneca vaccine. Next, in number 8 is in 2021 with 66%. Yeah, effective vaccine is Johnson and Johnson and Janssen Pharmaceuticals. And last, in 12 January 2021, with 50%, effective vaccine is Coronavac, Sinovac. Okay. So here we can see that the most effective vaccine is the Pfizer, and followed by the Moderna vaccine in second place, and the lowest position is Sinovac from China. Okay, so the conclusion is this vaccine should be taken no matter what vaccine we get. In fact, the side effects that happen to us are due to our own body immunization. This is because there are some people whose immunization is strong, who are not affected by any side effect, but there are also those who are affected by side effect, whether small or large. It's all because of their own immunization that is not able to cope with the effect of the vaccination. However, today almost all countries whose people are already vaccinated, and it is showing positive signs, and indirectly we can see that the world is becoming more like before, even if not 100%. This is all happening because of our effort in fighting the COVID-19 virus. So enjoy your days happily, and don't forget to follow the SOP. So that's only from me. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good evening, and my name is MOHAMAD, and today I would like to present about my informative speech. Topic is about plastic pollution. Okay, first of all, you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we go to the first slide. So what is plastic pollution? Plastics. So the common question is, plastic are very useful material that we use for many different everyday items because it is cheap to make, strong, and doesn't fall apart. Fortunately, these very useful qualities make plastic a huge pollution problem today, because the plastic is cheap, it gets discarded easily, and it's persistent in the environment, can do great harm. So plastic pollution is becoming more of a global problem. Governments, foundations, and some social media organizations are all attempting to raise awareness about these issues. So plastic goods are commonly used in industry because they are more effective, less costly than other materials. So this one is, okay, this one is a fun fact that I have discovered in internet. So it say 8 million tons of plastic have been estimated to enter the world's ocean every year. The majority of the plastic comes from inland sources, entering the ocean by rivers and or wind. So as you may have noticed, when throwing it away, there is a not just one type of plastic. As you can see, this fact shows how badly plastic pollution is plaguing the world today. So for the next one. Okay. For the next one, I show this picture. I assume some of you already know this. This is a common issue that happened today. As you can see, the sea turtle it's eating plastic. Why this happened? Because it thought that plastic was a food. It was a jellyfish. So turtles are particularly badly affected by plastic pollution because all 7 of the world's turtle species are already either in danger or threatened for a number of reasons. Turtles get entangled in fishing net, and many sea turtles have been found dead with plastic bags in their stomach. And turtles mistake floating transparent plastic bags for jellyfish and eat them. So this is a very common issue that happened today. So for the next one, this one is also a common issue about plastic pollution. As you can see, the many plastic types that fill in the stomach of seabirds. Okay, as you can see, seabirds commonly mistake floating plastic or floating plastic for food. When they accidentally eat even tiny pieces of plastic, it can increase harmful chemical levels in their bodies. This is scientific research. With many species of seabirds already decreasing, this has become another serious threat to them. One study estimates that according to current trends, by the year 2050, soon, 99% of seabirds will have ingested plastic waste. It has been estimated by UNESCO that more than 1 million seabirds are killed every year by plastic debris. Okay, we move to the chart. As you can see, this is a chart about the countries polluting the ocean the most. Okay, tell about this chart first. So in 2010, there was 8.8 million metric tons of mismanaged plastic waste came from China, with an estimate 3.53 million metric tons of it ending up in the oceans. A total of 3.2 million metric tons of mismanaged plastic waste came from Indonesia, and it is estimated that 1.29 million metric tons became plastic marine debris. The United States is also guilty of polluting the ocean with plastic, but a much lower level than China. Annually, 0.11 million metric tons of waterborne plastic garbage comes from the United States. Originally, this infographic is still working label to the total amount of mismanaged plastic waste as the amount found in the water. It is now been updated to show the total amount of mismanaged plastic waste and the total amount of plastic marine debris. So we move to the next chart. Okay, this chart is about plastic item dominate ocean garbage in the 10 most widespread waste item polluting the world's ocean. Okay, we start from the first one. According this analysis published in the journal Nature Sustainability, these plastic items dominate garbage in the ocean, funded by the BBVA Foundation and Spanish Science Ministry. It focuses on identifiable items bigger than 3 centimeters, excluding fragment and microplastics. Single-use plastic bags accounted for the highest share of garbage items, documented across 7 aquatic ecosystems at 14.1%. Plastic bottles were the second most common item at 11.9%, while food container and culturally followed with 9.4%. The study lists other common waste items in the ocean as a wrapper in 9.1%, synthetic rope at 7.9%, fishing gear in 7.6%, and plastic caps or lids in 6.1%. Shorelines near coast and seashores tend to have the highest concentration of waste, though discarded fishing gear in particular was concentrated in the open ocean, where it accounted for more than half of all document waste. So move to the next one. So what is the solution to prevent this plastic pollution? So the first one is you don't buy the bottled water. Single plastic are very bad for the environment, so you have to carry a usable bottle instead and fill it up in the tap. And for the second one, you always put your rubbish in a bin or take it home with you to recycle. If litter is left on the ground, it may hurt wildlife. And also, you have to say no to plastic bags or straws. They are very harmful to sea life and take hundreds of years to rot away. So you have to carry a reusable bag with you and ask for paper straw, of course. And the last one is, I think you guys already know it, it's about 3 R's: reject, reduce, reuse, and recycle. So you have to think all the rubbish thrown away in your house. So you can reuse the plastic again, so it will help to care about the world. So in conclusion, I would say that plastic pollution is a cause of a serious concern, and it is increasing because of the negligence of humans, and it is time we must take strict measures to fight it. Day by day, plastic pollution in our environment is slowly but very impactful getting worse. As a result of that, plastic waste are polluting our oceans, land, and most significantly our food. Despite the efforts of some of the foundations and social media groups, it does not prevent the people from using plastic, but at least people get more knowledge about plastic pollution that affects our environment. So the most significant way to stop this problem is preventing people from wasting plastic. So that's all for me, and I will pass to the next one. Thank you very much.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First and foremost, I would like to introduce myself. My name is MOHAMAD HAKIMI bin IZZANI. So I will be the last presenter in this slide, in this presenting. So just a minute. Everyone can see my slide?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay. I would like to introduce the title of my presentation, which is the Bermuda Triangles. So first, I will tell you about the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is a place notorious for the mysterious disappearance of many planes and ships. This already involves more than 50 ships and 20 aircraft. This is what makes the Bermuda Triangles, or what we can call it, Devil Triangle, known around the world. You all know about this rumor, don't you? Anyone?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I
As
know.
we can sure, we can search about it in the YouTube, or we can just Google it and just type about the Bermuda Triangles, and there's a ton of the information that we can get. So as you can see in the slide, I just provide you the location and the history for the Bermuda Triangles. There are so many rumors about these Bermuda Triangles. So I will start my main title as I mentioned a moment ago, which is the Bermuda Triangle. This is the title I choose because the mystery is still being talked about this until today. All the research that I got in my conversation is based on information that I got from a website that is Britannica. Well, I will start what I have already studied on this topic by telling you a little bit about this background of the Bermuda Triangles. Okay, about the history. In 1911, an island called Bermuda was depicted on a map in Spain. The Spanish navigator Fernandez de Oviedo sailed close to the island in 1990 in the 50-50 and attribute their discovery to his compatriot Juan Bernizet, probably as early as 1503. Approximately 3/5 of the population of full of mixed African ancestry. Next, I will go to the next slide. But for that, as you can see, this one is the location for the Bermuda Triangles. There is near to the United States and Cuba and Haiti. Next, this one is the graph that has been provided. This first graph is about the Bermuda ethnic composition in 2016. As you can see, the most percentage of the ethnic in the Bermuda Triangle is the black people, or as we can say, the African people. There's about 52%. Next is white people, or we can call it the American or the like USA. Is about 31%. The mixed ethnic is about 9%. ASEAN, like in our Malay, Chinese or Indian or near that is 4%, and the others is 4%. As I mentioned earlier, the approximately 3/5 of the population is full of mixed African ancestry. That is including West Indian immigrant or their descendant, Cape Verdean and descendant of slave in 1807. White people or European ancestry account for the remaining 1/3 of the population and include people of British and American descent, as well as descendants of mid-19th century. Next, we go to another slide that I provided. That is religious affiliation in 2010 has been recorded. So the most percentage in this bar pie is the other contestant, which is about 23.5%. Next is Anglican, is about 15.8%. Roman Catholic is about 15.5%. Methodist is about 11.3%. Non-religious is about 17.8%. The unknown is about 6.2%, and the others is about 9.1%. So the official of language in English, but some Portuguese population being Anglican. Bermuda, the Bermuda's population growth rate is low, but intentional standard comparable is that of the United States. Less than 1/5 of the population is under the age of 15. Almost all the Bermuda's larger islands are inhabited. With main island having the highest population density. Bermuda has one of the highest population density in the world. So next, we will go to the Bermuda urban rural that has been recorded into 2018. As you can see, the urban rural is about 100%, and that can be denied. Well, there's more rumors that we been heard about it. So, well, it's many spoken about it. So next, we will go to the economy. That's they show the Bermuda major import sources in 2008. This one is the bar pie. So as you can see, the highest percentage in this bar pie is from US, which is about 68%. Next is 9% from the Canada, Caribbean countries about 7%. United Kingdom is about 3.0%, and the last one is others is about 13.0%. So Bermuda economy is primarily based off tourism, and international GDP per capita is among the highest in the world. So I think that's all for the bar pie. So to sum up, from all the information I have researched truly, I was able to find out more about these local people living near the Bermuda Triangle area, what kind of economy there is, and how many religious people there are. But what does this information have to do with the story at the beginning? So unfortunately, there's not what we call this. Honestly, none of this information is being related with the story I've been told from the introduction. But we can know that the area in the Bermuda Triangle is not an inhabited area because so many residents still live there. So I think that's all for my presentation, or for this my title of the Bermuda Triangles. So that's for the five of us, the presenters. So I would like to say thank you for listening.